Welcome back to another episode of Opinions in the Dark. It is Friday. It's a good day today. We're going to have a good day and we're going to make it a good day. Today we're doing our show with our special guest. We have Lily in the building and we have Noah in the building, but he's over there listening to music. You might hear him in the background, but he's vibing out also too. He has a good day. He woke up early in a good mood. Him and his mama played dinosaurs. He had breakfast, and now he's chilling. And that's how I want it to be on a Friday. I hope everybody have a good Friday. And y'all know the motto on Fridays is always to do something different that you don't normally do. Remember, Friday, you do what you want to do. Friday is a day that I put a lot of emphasis on because a lot of people who aren't at the place to be able to have every day be Friday for them just yet. You know, we working towards it. That's all we're trying to get to. We're trying to wake up in the same mood every day. So, let's get it. This is for people who need Fridays, people who want Fridays. So, we are about to get right into it. Today's episode would be, honestly, me asking Lily some questions because I want her advice to be able to speak to you guys, kids, and to be able to see the mind of a 10-year-old and how they think on Friday. So, first question is, how you doing today?
Good.
Okay, that's good. So what do you do to have a good Friday?
Normally do dance parties with you guys or help you make mommy's breakfast in the morning. Playing with you guys.
Okay, that's not bad. So playing and having our dance parties that we normally do, which is a good way to start off a day. If you have kids, you already know they don't want to go to school, just like how you don't want to go to work. But make it interesting for them early in the morning. Already get them activated, energy up, pumped, to where they might even be sweating before they even getting in the car. But that's okay, because they need to have a good Friday also too. Kids can have depression, kids can go through stress, kids can feel your energy, and it's important for them to be able to go to school with the right mindset. And you do that by starting off their day positive. Why is it important for you to have a good Friday?
Because Friday's going into the weekend, and if you don't have a good Friday, it's possibly meaning you won't have a good weekend either.
Nah, you're right about that. Nah, for real. So, knowing how important that Friday is really like the jump start. It can help you to get that Saturday and Sunday to be smooth too. I know. But so what about, let's just say if you probably woke up a little bit late on Friday and you're not normally doing what your normal routine is to get you started. How do you still bounce back from waking up late?
Making sure that I have everything that I need to be done, brushing my teeth, my hair.
Okay, no, that's pretty cool. I understand that.
And still doing my chores and stuff too.
Okay, nah, go ahead, already having your chores done and things of that sort. No, I understand that. Okay, Noah. Okay. He's excited. He's listening to his music with the headphones on. But no, it's very valid and it's very important for us to be able to know how beneficial it is to have a good day. If you start off your day the right way, it will go smooth, especially Friday. And again, like I told y'all, Friday is for you to do everything different today. Listen, you don't gotta be on time. If you don't want to iron your clothes for work, I don't even care. Go to work wrinkled like you just got out to dry. I don't care. Listen, do what you want to do today, or whatever day you want your Friday to be. You do it whatever you want to do on that day. So I hope everybody have a good Friday. Hope everybody make the right decisions. Hope everybody make those smart choices. Hope everybody enjoy their kids, enjoy your loved ones. Go to the park, go to the lake, go to the basketball. I don't care what you do it with a smile on your face and make sure you try it. Now, before we leave, there's something that went viral recently, and I'm going to actually get Lily's viewpoint on it because she's the kid that goes to school and deals with the environment of school. So the video, I haven't seen it, but there's a video where a young lady was asked by her substitute teacher to give her phone. Something transpired. I didn't see the video, so I can't really speak on what actually happened. I don't like watching fight videos. I feel as if there was always, not talking about the real self-defense ones. Somebody coming up to you and you really don't know. But there are some videos out there where used to watch where a smart decision could have avoided everything. So I don't like watching fight videos no more. I don't like seeing people getting beat up. I don't like pain. I don't want to see nobody getting beat up. I don't want to see nobody having to show violence. I just don't like that side of people. So I don't watch fight videos. I see them, I hear what people talk about, and I just keep it going like that. But anyway, there was a video where the substitute teacher asked for the lady phone, for the young student phone. Something transpired between giving the phone. I guess either she didn't like to or whatnot. Well, they started fighting, okay? And by you being homeschooled, that's something that I'm glad that I can protect you from. You don't have to worry about that. But there might come a time when you might actually say, hey, I want to go back to school. And you might have to see something like this. And what it was the teacher was fighting a student. But what do you think about that? How do you feel about seeing a student be disrespectful? Let's just say the student actually hits the teacher first. What do you think the teacher's supposed to do?
Not fight back. She was just being irresponsible for that. But
yeah.
Normally when that happens with the kid that wasn't in my class when I was in school, he did that, but our teacher just made him go to the principal's office. Mm-hmm. He got expelled for a few days.
Okay. And that's how you supposed to handle it. Listen. And I'm going to make this very clear. These kids in this generation are totally different. They're disrespectful. Their parents aren't invested in them. The background, their environment, everything plays a factor. Mental health. These kids are different, okay? And I understand that. But you have to understand that some of these jobs aren't just for a paycheck. You can't go into it thinking like that. You have an obligation before you sign a dotted line of what your responsibilities are, what are the requirements of the school board, and especially when it's in this type of situation. Because there was another situation where a young lady got shot by the student. She protected her class, and then she filed a lawsuit. Now, she could have been just like the other lady and made a rational decision and wind up either harming the boy or whatnot, but she chose to evacuate her students as she was supposed to. Because I'm a parent, and if you put your hands on my kid and you're a grown adult, I don't care. You are the one who's supposed to make the smart decisions, not them. And even though my child was disrespectful, you should not put your hands on my child, especially in the way of fighting. Especially when you knew what your responsibilities. But see, people are signing up for jobs because of a paycheck. If you know that you have short patience, you deal with depression, you have family issues, you have problems going on, you should not be a teacher or a provider. I don't care how much you love kids, and I don't care how much you might be benefited, but it might be one day that you might snap. But there are people who are well equipped to carry that. Quick story. I know somebody who I worked with, and he worked at a boys' home, and he was telling me how they spit on him, how they kick him, but he never lost character because that he had a pure heart. He wanted to help. Now you could have somebody else in that position who was there for a paycheck, and the first time they get disrespected, they want to wild out. You cannot do that. And even though I know the kids are disrespectful in this generation, you might need to go get you a warehouse job because you didn't have to be a teacher. You chose to be a teacher, and by you being a teacher, you're telling parents that you know how to take care of my child for the 8 hours that you have them, not box them or fight them because you don't know how to restrain patience. And that's where I feel as if she went wrong at. And it's a difference in defense. I'm okay even if you pop off one time and then you hurry up and grab the student. But to know you got on top of the student and you kept going, that's where the line got drawn. Because when in a moment where you saying that you was restraining her, and I think as a teacher, again, knowing how this generation is, these kids don't care. But you have to restrain to protect yourself because you are going to make headlines, not the student. If you ever see any one of these cases, you always see the student, the teacher the next day and the day after that, whether it's court or in the news, but the student good. They was the ones that started it. But it's how you finished it. So if you know that you are passionate, you know you care too much, that might not be the job for you. You need to go find what you need to find. What do you think is supposed to happen to the student, though?
The student should still be in trouble, and the student shouldn't have a phone in school either way.
Yeah. Shouldn't be in the... I don't know why phones are allowed. I don't understand that. Because if you're there to learn, you shouldn't have to have a phone. But these kids are disrespectful. They don't want to give up their phone. So again, I understand. I truly do. But if you fall in that position and under that category as somebody that's supposed to take care of my child, I don't expect for my child to come with lumps whenever I pick them up. I don't expect for them to have a black eye or for them to have a bruised lip. I would handle them. I would. And if you realize there are parents out there that's not handling their kids after you done talked and had conferences, then you get the authorities involved or whoever's supposed to be involved to go visit whatnot. But do not put your hands on people's kids because you don't know how far somebody will go for their child. And you out here putting your hands on them because you didn't want to tell the person that was signing you up for the job that you have short patience. You was just seeing that paycheck. So now they done hired you thinking that you all honey buns and her nut Cheerios and sweet. But the whole time the first incident pop off, you want to pop off. You cannot do that. You cannot. And I don't care what nobody say. No grown adult should put their hands on a minor at any means. Now, it's a difference between self-defense and restraining. You hold somebody down. You have people advocate inside the class, 1 or 2 students that you put as trustees, or you make sure that the teachers next door can hear you because you ring the bell and then they come. But to fight a child is not the way. Because now you're in a position where you have to go see a judge. And with the lady who got shot, she filed a $40 million lawsuit. It's a difference. You can either make a rational decision, an irrational decision, or you can make a rational decision that makes it that's smarter, that benefits you. But again, I just wanted to talk about that for a little bit. Anything else you want to talk about before we leave out? Can you explain to the people what kind of coffee I have today?
You have a Almond Joy and Southern Pecan.
Ooh, Almond Joy and Southern Pecan. Well, Lily, I want to say thank you for joining me on this Good Friday. We didn't make a show yesterday because the wifey was off. And when she's off, y'all ain't gonna hear from me. I ain't one of them type of people. I take my days off whenever my wife is home. Listen, that's more important, family. So, I got y'all on the show today. I hope everybody have a good day. It's Friday, and it is Friday. Let's get up, let's get happy, let's get active, let's move, do whatever you want to do today, and I want to hear about it. Listen, comment in the chats. I don't care. Say anything. I feed off of anything, and I can talk about anything. Hope everybody have a good day. I love everybody, and I'm going to get back to you on Monday with the 3rd step of the relationship. And more, actually, so real quick, next week will be different. So next week, because my podcast, like I told y'all a while ago, my podcast isn't for me, just only for me, it's for everybody. So next week, I'm going to have multiple guest speakers. One of them is a good pal of mine, Al, and we're going to talk about men, self-wealth and hygiene and care and how we could we don't have to be tough all the time, but we're going to talk about how we can get through that. We're also going to have my wife on with me. We're going to talk about, she wants to share her story on mental health She goes through depression sometimes, and she wants to be able to give out her story on how she gets over it and help out. But again, I hope everybody have a good day. And it's your boy C, another episode.